coach is Rick Stewart with AllAccessCoaching.com. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below so we can let you know when new content's been uploaded.
All right, we're going to talk about our stance and starts. Like I said, none of this is my own stuff. I stole this, and if you've ever listened to Kevin Chisholm, this is the stuff that he starts with. Stance and starts: narrow feet, inside armpits, walk your hands out, and always be working at 6-inch steps. Okay, we'll go into here. I was able to get some video going last. Our video guy was able to come out. We want to have 60% of our weight up on our hands. I think he's got a little more air underneath his heels than we do, because we do a lot of pulling in our system. So I don't want to have a little less air than maybe the guys at Harding do underneath the heels. I want the elbows tucked in. I want their butt to be a little higher than their helmet, because we want to be able to come off the ball. And we teach a 6-inch steps. This is the first day of coming out there working football, and we want to really hammer them with the 6-inch steps, powerful steps. And you'll see this drill coming in. All right, this is some video from back in the fall. We just started out. We were just in camp, and coach either doesn't trust me or he wants to see everything we're doing. But we're doing our video, just working our stance and starts. This is day one, first year of installing the flex bone, and we're going to run through some drills that we do. We get them underneath the cage and run them through there. We're working on our 6-inch steps, base blocking. Okay, base blocks. Base block versus bags. Punch with eyes and hands. We want to stab with our eyes and hands, and we want to use the triangle of power. Whenever ask me a triangle of power, this is old slot T, wing T stuff, where we want to stab with our eyes and our hands. We want to have our thumbs up. That triangle of power is between our thumbs and our forehead, middle of our forehead, what I like to call the Rydell or the screws. We want to have our thumbs up, and you want to follow with your feet and drive for 5. That's one of Coach's biggest things is the drive for 5. You drive for 5 seconds, stay with your block, and your guy won't come off the ball. Base blocks. Right now, you're going to see the drills. We're going to have the base blocks versus the bags. I want you to punch with your eyes and hands, triangle of power, thumbs up, follow with your feet, and drive for 5. Okay, this is some drill that I do, and I'm gonna credit Coach McCraw with this. I watched some video of him at Eastern in his time, and I put a little spin on it. We work our in our individual drill. We got our heavy bags out here, and they're gonna do what I like to call the shot. This is what I call the shot. We're working on our shot. We want to stab with our eyes and hands, and our thumbs up into the bag and get some movement. Okay, you'll see this, and they get one line. They're going to rotate through, and you'll see them move and go through. So here's our next guy. This is probably our best example of a guy right here. Okay, what I'm looking for is them getting in a good stance. Their butt's going to be high, and their butt's going to be higher than their helmet. They want to stab with their eyes up. And I want to see their hips come down. You know, if their hips coming down, that means they're rotating those hips, and we're going to be able to stab that defender and stab him and shock him and knock him backwards. So here we go. You're going to see he's got a good job. I see his thumbs up. I see his eyes and hands are together on contact, and that's a real good job of delivering a good blow right there. I'm just rotating. There's just one line of guys, and we're working our way down there. There's 5 bags out there, and they're getting that shot. They're not going all the way to the ground. We've got the pads out there so they can deliver that pad and deliver that shot and get drilled. So you can just see this. And this doesn't take a long time to set up, and they get a lot of work and get a lot of shots. And you'll see it here. Just working our guys in line, and they're working all the way down. These are all the way from varsity guys to freshman guys that are just moved up to the athletic period, so you'll see that. You'll see some guys that are better than the other, and you just, show them the video, and we get better at it, and you'll see this, okay? Kind of roll through here a little bit, working on checking on our stance. See how that this guy right here, this is one of our tight ends. He's stabbing with his hands before his eyes. He's not going to get a lot of movement there. We got to have those eyes and hands. Those hips have got to come down farther. So I don't like that. I don't like that progression, and we'll work on that with him. You see the good and the bad. You want to stab with your eyes and hands, and be able to you want to drag your toenails after you come off the ground. So if you're not dragging your toenails, you're not getting there. All right, the next drills, now the next progression is that we want to incorporate the shot. Is we want to deliver the same shot that we were given at before, and now we want to follow with our feet, follow through with our feet and drive our feet. And remember, we're going to drive for 5. So you'll see some reps here. Stab with your eyes, drive your feet, drive your feet, drive your feet. On the whistle, stay in contact. Second whistle gets them released, and then they brotherhood the bag. I got that from Kevin Chisholm. We always want to have both guys grab the bag and bring it back to get it back and get the drill going again. Okay, drive your feet. I don't like the eyes and hands of that first guy didn't get there, but I want to see them drive their feet and spread their feet so they can get some good drive bit there. I want flat backs, short choppy steps, and get it through the drill. I'll roll it through here. See how he doesn't stab with his eyes. He's fitting into the bag. I don't like that. I want to be able to deliver the shot, and drive your feet. Drive your feet. Okay, and then we got some drills where this is an offensive minded drill. We tell the guys on defense that you're going to let the offense win. So we're going to be working here with stabbing with our eyes and hands, and we're underneath the cage, keep them low. And there's just some progression of now we got into the season, and now we want to do this. We want to have the offensive guys are winning the drills. We're not looking to knock anybody's teeth out here, but we're looking for the offense. If you look at the guy on the bottom, it's probably a good job here, right here on the first guy closest to us. Probably a good job right here of stabbing with his eyes, his hips coming down, getting good drive. Now, you see the good and the bad. This is my offensive guard. He's going to be a real good football player. But the reason why he loses his place is he's trying to take what? He's trying to take too big of steps. This is what happens when you don't employ the 6-inch steps. Remember, short, powerful steps. And we can show these to them in the drills, and they can see. That's why they're losing their balance. They're not be able to get underneath them because they're not getting their 6-inch steps. 6-inch steps are going to make you finish. They're going to help you finish the drills. Okay, we're going to go through here a little faster. Get through these drills, drive them out of the ball, drive them off the ball. Remember, this is an offensive win drill. We're not trying to knock people's teeth out right now. We're just trying to get it fit underneath there. All right, this drill is we were doing this in the early stages. We were going to come. Now we're not hand trading. We're not doing anything. We're just going to work a base block. And we're base blocking up on a fitting inside linebacker who's stepping up in the hole. We're going to have those linebackers step up, and we want to teach them, okay, now you don't have a linebacker. There's nobody you're going to veer underneath. We're going to base block, and we're going to base block a linebacker. So we're going to have those guys meet those shields. I like them to be a little lower. But we want to hit and drive for 5. Hit, drive for 5. They're going to have a whistle. One of the coaches is blowing a whistle here. Okay, get a few reps of seeing this. We're not worrying about a hand trade here. We're just working on base blocking the linebacker off the line. Want to stab with our eyes and hands and drive for 5.
Coaches, Rick Stewart with allaccesscoaching.com. I really hope this video helps make you a better coach. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button down below so we can let you know when new content becomes available, because we're all about coaches helping coaches. And remember, coach, better today, never as good as tomorrow.